Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, and good night wherever you're watching in the world, and welcome back to Speed Force Racing. And we are here in Miami for the fourth and final time this week, for the fastest of the fastest, the pinnacle of SFR that is GP1. I'm your host, Charlotte29, and I will be going on as a lone wolf in this one, on my own accord as well, because the issues I've had when I attempted to stream GP2 last night were more of a PlayStation issue or PS4, PS5 issue than it was a me or Tim issue. So I do apologise for the mess last night. But anyway, we got it rectified. But we will be having a full stream of both quali and the race. 29 laps around this rather confusing circuit as we get underway for quali. Now, there has been no stewards report as of yet, so right now the standings are the same as I've mentioned last week in Monza. So if you want to know, if you want to check it out, go over to our channel, and then go over to our channel, and then you'll see the GP1 stream. Right. I have quite a few cars out heading out onto the track, and I think the first two are Cara and an Alfa Romeo. It's either Slim, the returning Slim, or Tim, actually. Won multiple races this season, but hasn't had much luck in the last few races. Obviously got a penalty in Zandvoort for entering the pit in somewhat of an unsafe manner, but entering and leaving the pits, failing a pit entry in a relatively unsafe manner. But anyway, he and Cara are the first two out on track, and they were fighting for the win, as you know, last time out in Monza, which sadly ended in Tim spinning out in Parabolica, and Cara put on a strategic masterclass by going onto the softs late on, carving his way slowly but surely up the field to win the Italian Grand Prix. So hopefully the racing product will be as good today. Tim weaves, getting some temperature on those soft tyres. Get the lap data up, because you will need to see how he's doing during a lap. Oh, he gets a little bit twitchy out that second to last corner. As now get the lap underway. Now this turn one, truthfully, it's especially on no ABS, it is such a tricky corner to get right. But that proves to be no problem for Tim as he heads into the chicane, into the S's, the short S's or whatever. But anyway, oh, he takes it very wide, but luckily hasn't invalidated. He heads towards Sector 2 for the full DRS, for DRS straight. we are going to go on board with Tim. I've been on board with Tim for most of this outlap, so we're going to be switching cameras. Now, Tim is known for being the first on track, setting the benchmark, and beating the benchmark, and normally starting on pole. Gets a little bit tail happy out of that second to last corner, but here he comes. Tim, he's going to set a 1:27.5, and Kara now comes across the line. What time is he going to set? Is he going to beat it? He does by under 3/10 of a second. 3/10 ahead of Tim as Ryan goes to the third of 1:28.4. 1.2 seconds behind the original pole time, and Slim is in trouble. Yeah, he's in trouble. He's spun, broke his front wing. Paolo goes into third, and Timo in fourth of 1:28.0. Now, you never know what's going to happen in this race, but anyway, the other McLaren of Josh goes into sixth, sorry, with 1:28.9. Next driver, I think, coming across his block. Is it? No. Has to be JDM. The Alpine of Unbeaten Sign is about to come across the line, or possibly X-Gamer. Oh, Unbeaten pits in. JDM goes into P4 for 1:28.0, a few thousandths ahead. Few hundreds ahead of Timo in P5. There's a yellow flag. He's going very slowly. Probably, if anything, to let the car behind him by. And our next driver about to come across is Scar Adams, who begins his flying lap. BG Blue goes up into P9. What about... Oh, no. That's the Haas. I think it's Summers. Nope. Paolo probably, if anything, coming in for his in-lap. So, not much luck when it comes to finding drivers on a lap. Scratch that, I lied. Yep, we're going to go on board of X-Gamer coming out of the last corner. Here he comes. X-Gamer goes into P4 for 1:27.9. Fantastic, solid lap from X-Gamer. But now we're going to go back on board with... Actually, we're going to go on board of Train Game to see how he does. Glock goes up into second. You foul only like what? 15 thousandths of a hundreds of thousands of a second ahead of Tim. As Train Game, P9 with 1:28.7 in the AlphaTauri, and obviously, as you can see on the rear end of the car, rear side of the car, he has the HRC logo. And honestly, just imagine if we could just mod a Repsol livery. I actually think Train Game would be pretty good in that car. But anyway, gonna go on board with Hostile, hopefully settle up. Right, gonna go on board, no volume, and we're gonna go for a lap round the Miami Grand Prix. And there you have it. Lost Souls goes into P8 with a 128.4 on the soft tyre. Now the next driver, I think he's got to be on the lap. It has to be Ikara. I think there's an Aston. We're going to go on board. It could be Paul. Yes, it is. Had a good battle with him on Monday, Tuesday night. Now here comes Paul across the line to set a 129.3. I think, but anyway. And as for Slim now in the AlphaTauri, he locks, gets rather heavy on the brakes. And he's coming in again. This has not been a particularly good quali for Slim, I'm afraid. I think we might as well go on board with Aiden in the other Williams. Here he comes to the last corner. He's going to set a 128.2. Up into P8 he goes. As Kara goes even faster. Almost breaking the 126s, but no, it's a 127.0. And now Paolo comes across. No, I think it must have been Fiji. Was it Paolo? Yeah, no, it wasn't. We are going to go on board with him now. He's 2 tenths down. This is not looking like a particularly good lap for him. No, he's decided to bail. What about X-Gamer? No, invalidates. It's either JDM or Martin, who got onto the podium last week. 129.2. Back on board with Paul, who's nearly 6 tenths up. Up into P12 he goes with a 128.8. And now Timo has now got himself into the mix. With up into P4 he goes. Our next driver is going to be Aiden. No, it's not. It's going to be Webby Josh. Ooh, up into P11 goes Webby. He's bridged himself in between the AlphaTauris. Martin now is 5 tenths up. This could potentially be, if he can nail the finale in Sector 3. Oh, there's a slow car ahead of him. That's either Lost Souls or Train Game. X-Gamer gets himself back into P4. And here comes Martin now into P11. Puts himself in the middle of that pack. And what of the Aston Martins? Paul Pitts, Scar Adams, he's staying out. He's apparently 3 minutes and 21 seconds down. Okay, that's a weird one. This could be a glitch. I might be right, I might be wrong. Now Slim begins his lap. He's had 2 attempts to set himself a decent time, and none have succeeded so far. So hopefully, for the Finn, this is going to be 3rd time lucky. Ooh. See how he takes the Vietnam, the Hanoi right-hander. Oh, there's a car going slowly. I think it's probably one of the Aston Martins. It's Scar Adams. It is Scar Adams. He's gone slowly. Anyway, here comes Slim. All the arrest power to his advantage. Heading out of the second to last corner. And Slim, all DRS to his advantage. Goes into P7. That was pretty much worth the wait. And honestly, if I was Slim, unless I don't go for one final run, I'd take that. But Lost Souls now up into P60 goes. Very impressive lap from the Austrian. Paolo 3 temps up. Looking to upset the big boys. Oh, holy smokes. Up into P2 goes Paolo. And what a lap it was. Wow. He has to be proud of himself for that, because that was world class. Just as I'd say that, Netflix would be probably dramatising this. Okay, I think I need to stop the Netflix jokes now. BG Blue set to 144.5, so that's probably a banker at most. Oh, that's an Alfa Romeo going slowly. I think it's probably either Slim or... Yeah, that is Slim. He needs to get a move on, because he's going to... Unless he... Okay, that's a glitch. I don't know how Slim is put... No, it's not. Oh, it's Tim. Oh, it's a glitch. I don't know how that even happened, in all honesty. So we're going to go aboard with Samaz. In the Haas. They've struggled all season long, but here he comes out of the last corner. What time is he going to set? Goes a 10th up. And I think he stays where he is for the moment. BG Blue, 12 seconds to the good. Here he comes. Last corner. What time is he going to set? E15. But JDM though. That must be a banker. It was a banker at most. There was obviously no way he was going to improve. As Webby Josh. Also, presumably on a banker. Yes, he is. Oh, and now, here comes Timo, who's apparently... They're all trying that tactic, where they go for a banker. That is a banker written all over. I don't even know what's going on. This has happened so many times in qualifying sessions this year, as Aiden retires from the session. Hopefully in the pits, but... Anyway... Waiting on our next driver to come across. Martin also waiting. Also using no battery whatsoever. The Ryan validates, but shouldn't matter too much to him. 128 dead for Ryan. In P9. Hold on. Is Timo actually 7 tenths down? 7 seconds down? Yeah, he is. Oh, I think he might be giving up. Okay. We're gonna go on board with Bobby Josh. Ooh. Almost hits the ball, but nowhere near it. It's fine though. But here comes Webby Josh. About to come across the line to set a 128.4. Up into P14 he goes. A few thousands ahead of Martin. And now we've got to go back on board of Kara, who's sadly 6 tenths down. Into the pits he goes. I think that's Paolo right behind him. Here he comes. Last corner. Full attack! No. Okay, this has been truthfully, a rather odd qualifying. Okay, that's ADM 6 seconds down. Like a few attempts down, sorry. Here comes Martin in the Red Bull. What time's he going to set? Goes into P12. I think that's Ryan coming across the line. Next car is probably unbeaten. Yes, it is. Up into P15 he goes. And now we're going to go on board with Paul, who's into the pits. And Train Game, 10th down. Yep, 10th down. That's his qualifying over. Same for Samaz. I think that's... Yep, that is the end of qualifying, written all over. And we will provide you with our full grid in a few seconds. Right, here's the full grid for the Miami Grand Prix. Kara starts on pole with Powell alongside it, with Timo, with Glock and Tim in P3 and P4 respectively. X-Gamer rounds out the top 5 with Slim for company on row 3. And completing the top 10 you have JDM, Timo, Lost Souls and Ryan. Down the field you have Aiden, Martin, Train Game, Webby Josh, Unbeaten Sign, Fiji Blue, Paul, Samaz, Scar Adams and Gogs, predictably not setting a lap. Whew. And that was quick. Right. Lap underway. Now, in terms of high strat, most of the field, with the exception Paolo, JDM, Train Game, and Fiji Blue, are all going long with the hards, whereas the 4 I've mentioned are on mediums. So, Miami. It's a complicated circuit, I'd have to say. Again, got your fast sections, and then you obviously have the Vietnam right-hander, esque right-hander in sector 2, near the end of sector 2. But the end of sector 2 in particular is the trickiest part of the track, in my opinion. Right? And in summary, it's probably one of the most deceiving circuits in the entire calendar by some distance, because turn 1 and the second to last corner are the ones that can catch you out, because as easy as they look, they're actually not. So ladies and gents, feel free to let me know about your top 3 predictions, but as for mine, I'm gonna go with Kara. Kara, Timo. I'm gonna gamble, and I'm thinking to scratch that. In no particular order, I'm gonna go with Kara, Slim, and Timo. This could ultimately age well. Knowing my predictions, they will age in so many ways. But anyway, here's the full grid. Cara gets into his grid slot nicely, as does Paolo. I think Paolo might have the upper hand early on in the race, but as soon as those mediums start to age, he could be in pretty big trouble. So he's going to need to build up a good lead or rely on a safety car if he's going to have any chance of winning this race. Fiji Blue, Gogs both failed to get into their grid slot as we get underway for the Miami Grand Prix. And here we are, engine revs rise. We are waiting for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. No lights. We get underway for the Miami Grand Prix. Bad start by Cara as Paolo gets a decent start heading into turn 1. Glock looking down the inside. This is all it's all getting very close up front. Cara looks down the inside. He regains the lead from Paolo. Chaos in the midfield. What's happening there? It looks to be Aiden and Fiji Blue in trouble. I'm not entirely sure. But so far, so good on lap 1. Cara now leads the field with Paolo and Glock in second. X-Gamer and Tim. Oh, it looks looking very close. And look at this. Sammers, to be fair to his credit. Oh, no. Ryan has got a broken front wing. There was a Haas that had a broken front wing. I thought it was Sammers. But yes, but he, to his credit, from where he started, take a look at the positions gained real briefly. From where he started, he's already fighting for the points. That's a very good start for the Haas driver as Ryan runs out wide. So does Unbeaten. Oh, Tim's got 3 seconds. Chaos in the midfield. It's Ryan and Webby Josh. Gogs is in trouble early on as he spins round. And that looks to be a yellow flag, but no safety car. Gogs 5 seconds for corner cutting. I think he might be, hopefully he doesn't retire the pits. But anyway, X-Gamer moves up into second. And Cara has made some breathing space as X-Gamer nearly loses it. What a save by X-Gamer, but it's going to be close to him as Tim goes round. Right in front of the pits as well. A chaotic start, a chaotic lap 1, and not the start that Tim wants as Ryan retires. No, hasn't retired yet. Hopefully not. There's still a long race to go. And JDM is up into 4th place. Solid midfield driver in this division in GP1. But JDM getting an absolutely honking start as he's in hot pursuit of JDM already. And now we have now we have X-Gamer on the back of Paolo. Cara is only building his race lead. This could be, if all goes to plan, this could be a routine victory for Cara on lap 1, but we can't write anyone else yet. Ooh, look at this. Oh no! X-Gamer and JDM! That's heartbreaking for JDM. I do feel that again. Oh, Lost Souls! Oh, he can't catch a break. Wow. I'll be shocked if that was not a safety car, as JDM and Timo swap positions. JDM, to be fair, staying out, but is there any damage? Like, it might not mean much if the car looks unharmed, but equally, oh, that's a VSC. No, I lied. Safety car is out. And we're already on lap 3. Normally, this would be a good time for DRS to come into play, but safety car is out, so I think it would be a wise move for the medium runners to pit in. Martin comes in. I think he might have damage of his own. Oh, no. No. You've got to be joking. Paolo's got a drive-through. The speeding under the safety car. Oh, no. I was looking forward to seeing how well Paolo would do today. But, oh, man. Not what he wants at all. Martin, another drive-through. Track limits, I think, is an issue with this track. Like, you'd be lucky you'd probably be best. You'd be better off slowing down in slow corners. But when you go to a slow corner and you feel like you have no choice because of how rapid the delta is increasing, especially if it's getting increasingly negative, you feel it's like the drivers have no choice but to stop on track. That's why we're seeing so many issues. As we make an approach to the safety car, drivers approach the safety car, JDM is the first to pit. Unbeaten, Samaz is pitted. Does he have damage in all the chaos early on? He might do, you know. Here he comes. Yes, he does. That's why. He's on the mediums. So, I wouldn't be shocked if he tries for the medium soft. Whilst it can work, but at the same time, you'd probably have to wait until, like, what, lap 21? So that's about 17 or 16 to 17 laps on the mediums. Look at that. JDM down in P12. Don't know if that incident is going to be reported to the stewards, but X-Gamer seemingly recovers. He's recovered from that spin. Does he have any damage of his own? Doesn't look like it from what I'm seeing, but... Yep, JDM, Train Game, Fiji Blue pitted in for hards. As did Martin and Ryan, but... Another DNF for Lost Souls, and you have to feel sorry for him. Gets himself into a good position, and then in the race, in quali, but just does not have any luck whatsoever. Oh no! Turns out Martin and TGP Ryan have got a penalty for 5-second penalty for a collision. No, he has a drive for Martin has a drive for, but I can't go into the cannot go into the race director on stream. So we're gonna have to cope with being in the dark for the moment. But Tim does recover to P5. He's not had the start that he wanted. Scar Adams pits in. I think he's probably going to go for mediums. Yes, he is. And Ryan's pitted in. Ryan's pitted in as well. He's probably going to go for the mediums. The mediums yet again. Wow. Wow. Ryan 18 seconds behind Scar Adams, but surely the safety car is going to have to come in this lap. Although Ryan is closing to that safety car pack. The question is it going to be enough? Might be, it might not be. Safety car still waiting. Yeah, it's still waiting. I think it's not going to come in this lap, surely. No, it's not. It's going to come in next lap. Ryan pits in again. Like, I don't think the safety car is going to come in. I think he's gone back onto the hards. Probably going to get a warning for slightly crossing over that pit exit. It happened to me in GP3 on Tuesday night, but alright, getting those tyres warmed up. I think Paolo, granted that he's been unlucky with that drive-through, he's left himself in a spot of bother for not pitching onto hards. So, as soon as the hards get up to optimum grip, I think Slim, Timo, Tim, X-Gamer, and possibly everyone else behind him could have him on hard, could have him in the next 2-3 laps, especially with DRS. Here comes. Yep, safety car's in this lap. I mean, it was only going to be a matter of time until it was. Kara got the entire field stacked up. Now the question is, does he go the second to last corner, or does he take it to the line? Oh no, Slim's got a 5-second penalty for collision with Paolo. Ouch, that is not what either of the Arix boys want. As Kara gets the field back underway on lap 7. Lap 7 of 8, surely. Unbeaten pits in. I think it might be wing damage. Wing damage attained on that restart. Now Kara has already gained nearly an 8/10 lead, which is only increasing as time is going on. Whereas Paolo is being forced to somewhat overdrive the car, which is not what you want to do as a driver. But here comes Tim and Timo going side by side, wheel to wheel. But Tim disposes of the Williams, no problem. Timo could come back. And now X-Gamer looking to get in on the act. Look at how close it is from that midfield. Both Aston Martin, both Alfa Romeos have both got penalties, which is not what either of them want. As Scar Adams gets 5 for corner cutting. 3 for corner cutting, sorry. But anyway. Surely Paolo's going to have to come in. Yes, he is. Yeah, he's in. Serving it. I think he's going to serve his drive-through. Is he? Yeah, he is. That's going to dump him near the back of the pack. Oh, so close in the midfield, but anyway, Tim on the back of his teammate for P3. Timo and X-Game are not far off behind, and neither is Josh, in all fairness. Oh no, there's a spinner. There is a spinner. Oh, it's Paul. Dinks half his front wing. Oh, Dinks an end plate. Whereas he swaps positions with Paolo. And that's going to be a VSC. Glock comes in. Surprisingly early. I think it might be for a wing change. No, it's not. Could be strategy, but for strategic reasons, he might not be feeling very comfortable on the hards, but now, next thing you know, X-Gamer has got himself caught up in a Williams sandwich. DRS is now enabled. It was a back under green for the Miami Grand Prix. Cara already has is already developing a 2-second lead over Slim in second. Tim is right behind in third, so I think there could be possible, and I mean possible, Alfa Romeo team orders on the DRS straight. Slim gets a good exit, but the question is, oh, here it comes. Tim does have DRS, but nothing's changing at the moment. Oh, he's had a horrible exit out of the second to last corner. And look, who's right behind him is Timo, sorry, in hot pursuit. Ah, Tim's left the session. That's connection. That's connection written all over. That's bizarre. Oh no, there's a yellow flag somewhere, I think. There is an out. Oh, it's a Williams. No, it's a Williams, and that's Aiden that's spun. Lost his right end plate. As Tim, as X-Gamer gets past Timo for P3. But the question is, and I think it's only going to be a matter of time until Timo gets him back, surely. Josh and Tim, as Webby Josh goes up back into P4. Timo has reclaimed P3, possibly due to an X-Gamer mistake, but the problem for him, it'll be, the question is, at what cost? Because X-Gamer is going to have DRS right behind him. No, not close enough to take P3. Truthfully, if I were X-Gamer, no, scratch that. If I was Slim, I'd come in and get that 5-second penalty removed as soon as possible. Preferably on laps at 15 to 16, because that way, if he goes on to mediums, that'll last to the end of the race. As Glock gets the fastest lap, I think accepting that he's got, probably admitting that he's got nothing to lose at this stage of the race. Whereas Fiji Blue and Samas fighting for P8. Ooh! Blue nearly gets to the back of him as both Hasses going side by side. Hopefully this doesn't end with Gunter smashing his door. As Sam has to sacrifice 2 places as a result of that DRS battle. Someone has got into trouble somewhere, and that, I think, is Gogs. No, it's Martin. I do apologise about that. I might be wrong, might be right or wrong, but yeah, so confusing. DRS is back underway. Ooh. Yellow flag is sector 2. That's Gogs has gone straight off. It is. Looks to be end plate damage on the right side. As Samaz does come in, but the question is he planning to get himself back onto the hards? Is he? We'll wait and see. Oh, it is, and that's wing damage again. Samaz doing very well this race, but not much luck in terms of instance. He's back onto the hards, which, truthfully, should help him last to the end of the race, and that's going to dunk him down to P16, right behind, with Paul right ahead of him. Now Fiji Blue is under pressure from Train Game. He's used up a little bit of his battery, quite a chunk of his battery already. So, I mean, Train Game not looking to go for that move. Looking to play it smart. Go back to the battle in a minute, because X Gamer has put Teemo under so much pressure, and it's forced Teemo to deplete most of that battery. Ooh, X Gamer getting a little bit of understeer in that second to last corner. And now look at that. Josh and Moby Tim and JDM going for P5. Oh, he understeers it. That's trouble brewing for Train Game, who's must have lost it coming out of the second to last corner. I don't know if it's due to contact or anything, but anyway, here comes Paolo and Fiji Blue fighting wheel to wheel. This better not end in tears with Mercedes, because they've had a rough Grand Prix as it is, as Glock having to take some evasive action to avoid getting into the back of one of them, as it's a three-way fight for P8. P9, sorry. Wheel to wheel. Glock has won Mercedes. The question is he going to have another? Could potentially three wide. Oh, it's three wide! Heading into the Vietnam right-hander. Oh, contact between Glock and Fiji Blue. Contact. Ryan gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. And Glock gains 2 places. And now, Fiji Blue is putting Glock under so much pressure. As Paolo saving his battery, biding his time. 12 lap old mediums as well, so he's not in a great position at all. So he comes in. What tyre is he going to go on? Teemo's still in P4. He's building that, slowly but surely building that gap with X Gamer. X Gamer has no DRS, but that won't phase him because he is slowly but surely catching. Now, Samaz has retired from the session in the pits. It's a massive shame because he was going great guns early on before that safety car. Oh, that's a big blow for Teemo because he's got 3 seconds worth of time penalties for multiple warnings. So this should bring X Gamer, definitely gives X Gamer the upper hand in this fight. Kara already gaining 4 seconds. Was already 4 seconds up on Slim. Oh, and Teemo nearly loses it out of the second to last corner. And that's going to give X Gamer the run. Down the inside he goes. Who's going to come out on top in turn 1? It's a pretty obvious one. And that appears to be X Gamer. Yes, it is. Good stuff by X Gamer to take advantage of Teemo's mistake. And get himself into P3. Wow, what a race this has been. And we're going to take a look at what's going on between Martin and Paul, battling for P13. Now Paolo onto the hearts. Always seems to be struggling. He's got Aiden right ahead of him. Aiden going particularly wide. Paolo getting DRS, but the question is, no, he's not plotting the move. As now, I think most of the action, I think it's fair to say, has pretty much calmed down for the moment. Webby Josh still in pursuit of JDM for P5. Slim gets 3 seconds for multiple warnings. That's not gonna help his cause later on in the race. Especially considering that he does have like a 5-second penalty. Now the question is, will Tim get himself back into the session? Yes, he is. He is back. Looking to make up for lost ground as he has Fiji Blue ahead of him, and Train Game, the latest victim to get a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. These drivers appear to be having issues with track limits. As Tim gets down the outside of Fiji Blue, up into P9 he goes. Ooh, a little bit twitchy there. Now, Tim, maybe Josh. JDM, I think, pretty much has the better of Josh in this battle, but Josh using as much DRS as he possibly can. Is he going to do enough to close in? No, not quite. Now, SFR Paul and Martin still fighting away for P14. Battle in the lower ends of the pack is starting to intensify now. I'd say driver that is going to be in a winning position is quite obvious. Kara, 7.1 seconds ahead of Slim. 7.2 seconds ahead. 7.3 to be exact ahead of Slim in P2. Whereas the battle for P3 seems to have calmed down as Martin going very wide. Don't know what's happened there, but he might be letting Paul through. And now, this has allowed Aiden and Paolo to close in. Okay, this is interesting. Josh has just come out on mediums. So they're going to take him to the end of the race. But the question is he going to stay in the top 10? No. Comes out behind Train Game, but he should be safe in... P11, sorry. Aiden comes in. Oh, Aiden's come in. He might be... This... Okay, what's happening here? He must have obtained damage. Obtained damage in that battle four-way fight. Yes, he has. He dinked his wing. Kara's in. Up into... He's going to go down into what? P3, P4. Timo comes in. JDM up into P3. So that could potentially see him on the podium. Whereas Kara and Tim have both come out. So Kara surely is going to catch these guys. Now Tim fighting with Timo for P7, but the problem is Timo, unlike Tim, Timo's on mediums. So he is going to be on the quicker tyre, and he's definitely has potential to build up that race lead. Definitely got potential to get himself back in that podium fight. Whereas Tim does have DRS. Oh, contact! Ooh, that could be interesting coming into the stewards because Tim has gotten into the back of Timo twice. As now back into that battle for P5. Glock and Ryan going at it. All DRS is going to be in play for Glock. Championship leader not having the best of days so far. Now, Slim has a 5-second penalty, so he's going to be at a potential disadvantage. What tyre is he going to go on? 5 seconds. Surely he's done. Yes, it is. He's on softs. No, he's on mediums. Personally, I would have gone softs. Because if you look after them, they will last to the end of the race. And now Kara is on the back of JDM for P3. Right, all the arrest for Kara. He's surely gonna pick off JDM. He's closing. He takes the outside line. Is he gonna get the move done? Does JDM fight back? No. Kara gets into P2 like a knife in hot. Carves through JDM like a knife in hot butter. As Kara gets the fastest lap on the race, and that I'll tell you what, he has done an absolute demolition job on this field from start to finish. There could have been there were a few contenders coming into this race, but with everything that's gone on, Kara has looked untouchable, and not even the guys you'd expect like Timo or Glock have got much of an answer for him. Now. Ooh, wow. Oh, Tim's got 3 seconds. Not the race Alfa Romeo would have wanted. As Glock does have DRS, he's going to go down the inside of Ryan. Is he going to finally pick him off? Yes, he is. Down the inside he goes. Although, Ryan not going down without a fight. Side by side still. Ooh, wow. Oh, someone's gone very slowly. That's an Aston Martin. I think that's got to be... It has to be Paul. Yeah, it is. But anyway. All DRS. Timo seemingly out of battery, so he's going to have to wait. He's going to have to pray that Ryan makes a mistake in this fight. Oh, contact! Could Glock be going? Timo be going, taking advantage of this? Oh, he doesn't get the best of exits. As X-Gamer is now on softs. And look at how close this is. Here comes Timo down. He is on. Oh no! Contact! Contact! He hasn't spun him out. Oh no! Glock has spun. No, Timo has spun. Oh no! It's not often you see Timo making mistakes like that, but Glock. Oh no! Slim has spun. This has been a really frustrating race for Alfa Romeo. Like, they've shown pace all race long, all night long. Both in quali and in the race, but just haven't been, just everything. It's just been one of those races where, you know, everything just goes against you. It just goes against you, and it's been one of those for Alfa Romeo tonight. Wow. Look at that. Block and Timo. Swapping places. Lim does get past Fiji Blue. Now Timo looking to have a go at Webby Josh for P7. He should be safe in the points if he doesn't make another mistake. Gogs gets 5 seconds. That's going to be a retirement in the pits. Yes, it is. Look at what has been going on. I think JDM, truthfully, has secured himself a podium here. Glock does get past Ryan. Oh wait, no, someone hasn't got off, so okay, might be losing it in here. Yeah, sector 1, Gogs has left the session. Next gamer surely is going to catch. He's surely going to catch Glock. And Timo slowly catching up on Webby Josh again. Full DRS. Full DRS with Timo's advantage, but not enough battery. He's got the speed. Is he going to have enough for a move? No, not enough. He might have to wait, have another go to the back straight. Oh, Timo's struggling now. It might be a pointy setup, you know, but... Oh shoot, I've got a spider on my bed. Small spider, but... yeah, annoying, but... not much I can do for the moment because I am commentating, but X Gamer does get the fastest lap. Could this be? It's probably going to age well, but this could be a race-winning strategy, you know. He's definitely got the podium. There's no arguing against that. As Slim gets a speeding penalty, could it be retirement from the race? It normally would be if someone's speeding. No, I think he's accepted that he's got nothing to lose and trying to go to soft so he can secure that fastest lap. Wow. What a race it's been. Seemingly, it's calmed down now with 6 laps to go. Maybe Josh looking to get back at Timo. Oh, Aiden's out. He's retired in the pits. Also race this has been. Kara starts lap 25 for 29. Aiden's left the session, so that's a low point score finish for I mean, it's up to Timo now to secure the points. Glock's come in for soft, so he might be going for the fastest lap himself. Gets ahead of Unbeaten. Is he going to come out ahead of Paolo? Oh, that's another speeding penalty. Yeah, Slim's retired. He's been so unlucky this race. Slim. No. Josh trying to get into, he does have the penalty advantage at the moment, but so far it looks as though P4, P5 is going to be the best he can secure as we head to the third to last lap on lap 27. No, it's lap 26 still, sorry. Anyway. There's now Tim. Oh, Glock's trying to go down the inside of Fiji Blue. Does get the place. I thought he was going to get into the back of that Mercedes for a brief moment. But luckily, no harm, no foul. Glock is slowly, and I mean slowly, closing in on Tim. On JDM, sorry. Look at that. Train game looking to trying to hold on 11 lap holds, 32 lap hold on hards. Fiji Blue appears to be yeah, Fiji Blue appears to be going slowly in the background. Paolo in P10. It's going to be, if they can keep it on track, they're going to have only 1 point in this race. Whereas X Gamer now, on the back of Timo, on the back of JDM, sorry, I think he's pretty much, you can get past him as soon as possible. He's going to have P2 in the bag, no doubt. Full DRS to JDM's advantage. No, to X Gamer's advantage, sorry. Down the outside he goes. What a move by X Gamer. Fiji Blue is retired in the pits, so that's going to leave Paolo the only driver who can score points for them. I think he should have DRS. Oh, contact. Between Unbeaten and Paolo. All DRS is going to be in play for the Mercedes. It is. Down the inside he goes. What a fantastic move down the inside for Unbeaten. I think, yeah, lap 28 of 29 is surely counting down the laps now. And that gap is only building. Oh, no. Maybe Josh taking it rather wide. Oh, what's happened to... Oh, it's Paolo! Paolo and Unbeaten! Something must have happened between those guys. But Paolo gets the place back, gets back into P9. Question is this going to allow Martin to close in? No, not by much. He is closing in, but not for a great amount, I'm afraid. Look at that. Glock down the inside of Train Game. Up into P7 he goes. We take a look at place. Oh, no. Don't want the telemetry. Sorry about that. But anyway. Penalties gained. Ryan, Timo, Ryan, Train Game, and Scar Adams all with 3-second penalties. Whereas Tim has 6. And in terms of position change, Webby Josh gains the most places with 9, and Paolo and Tim losing 8 with 8. P12 losing 8. And as we now head towards the final lap, and once again, Kara has absolutely obliterated this field. And like I said, I don't think even the drivers would be expect to be up there. Although some have been unlucky, but overall they just haven't had much of an answer as Kara heads down the last corner. Second to last corner. Long straight, just has 2 corners to nail. Here he comes. Through the last corner. Timo gets another 3-second penalty. That's going to be costly for him massively. But take my breath away, Kara. Kara wins in commanding fashion. Second place, and I think should be second place. Yes, it is. Here comes X-Gamer. He's about to return to the podium in second place. Whereas JDM completes a strategic masterclass to get his first podium in GP1. Fourth across the line is going to be Timo, but he's going to get demoted down to P5 with Josh getting no penalties in this race. Josh gets P4. Impressive debut for him. Ryan comes home in 6th. Soon to be 7th because of penalties. Yes, it is. Ryan and Glock in 6th. Ryan 7th. Train Game should be coming home in 8th. Yes, he is. Coming across the line, but here's Paolo. I think he is going to be... He is going to be on the losing end of the stick with penalties. Yes, he is. Down to P9. Unbeaten does cross the line P10, but will move up a place. Tim, everything just went against him. Comes home in P11. Martin in P12. I would do interviews tonight, but I'm going to have to head out. But anyway. Train Game gets the fastest driver of the game, but I'd have to give it to JDM for holding out on 25 lap old hards. Actually, I can do interviews. Just need to text. I can do interviews, but anyway. Just need to get the top 3 all added in. Champagne being sprayed in the light. Top 3. Wow. Right, there you have it. Your result for the Miami Grand Prix in GP1. Kara takes home a dominant victory with X-Gamer in second place. Third at JDM, my driver of the day, with Josh in coming home in P4. Good GP1 debut for him. Timo comes home in 5th. Glock in 6th. Rounding out the top 10, you have Ryan, Train Game, Unbeaten Sign, and Paolo. And looking down the field, you have Martin in P11, Tim in P12, Paul in P13, Scar Adams at P14, and then retiring from the race, you have Fiji Blue, Slim, Eden, Dogs, Samaz, and Lost Souls all out of the race. As I will get the top 3 all invited in. Right, top three should all be in. Oh. Right, JDM's in. Hello. Right. It's no, wrong place. Virtual showroom. Yep, that's the Badger. We will get the winning car for you in display. X game is in. Will Kara come in or? Oh, fair enough. Right, we will wait until then. But if you guys can make sure your audio is on set to share. Oh, fair enough. But anyway, yeah, good. X gamer, Sander.
My voice should be allowed to share. So.
Down. Right, we will get into. Well, we will get into X gamer first. Solid race. It looked to be a close. Started off as a close fight between Kara and Co. But how do you say that race has gone for you as a whole? And welcome back to the GP1 podium as well.
First, thank you to welcome me back to the podium. It feels pretty good to be on the podium. And the race was pretty good for me, I think. Just had some little incidents at the start in the first few laps. So that was not ideal, of course, but I made a comeback from, I think I was down to P10. And yeah, a bit unlucky with the first safety car. Because some people pitted for hards and have gone to the end, so that was really difficult. From that point, I knew I would have go long on the hards and try to go to the softs, because otherwise it would be impossible to get JDM back. He did a really good drive today, and I want to congratulate him at his first podium.
So I think, depending on the standings, if that P2, it should help you close up on Glock. Do you think you've still got an outside chance of the title? Is it just are you focusing on collecting as many points as you can?
Well, at the start of the season, I wasn't even thinking about the title, to be fair. So it's a huge surprise. I have already, I think, 3 podiums this season.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I'm still not aiming for the championship. I think I will just focus to get on the podium every race. That would be already a huge achievement. So yeah, we will see how the season goes. Maybe there's a little chance for me, but to be fair, I don't think so.
Alright,
the races as Glock and Laser, Teemo, they are really fast, so yeah, it will be difficult.
One last question before we move to JDM. What's the next circuit next week, and are you looking forward to that? What is the next one? Possibly one of those, but how are you feeling going into one of them? Into next week anyway.
It's Japan, so it's not my best track, so it will be difficult, but with some practice it could be a good race, so looking forward to that.
Happy days. Congratulations on P2, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah, Barcelona, yes. Yeah, that's the Badger. Apologies about that, but yeah, good luck for next week. JDM, welcome to the podium. How are you feeling after that? GP5, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Yeah. You did. But, yeah. Were you planning to pit on softs at any given point, or did you feel like it was not viable? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, and it. Yeah. So what's so how with that podium that should establish. I think it should establish you in the top 10. So what's your aim going into next week at Barcelona? Yeah, good man. Congratulations on the P2, P3, and good luck for next week. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, do leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you can check out all the action across SFR in all 5 divisions. No, scratch that, all 4 divisions. Sorry, brain fart. Also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. And if you're new here, head over to Grid Finder, and you want to join the lead, head over to Grid Finder. Our Discord server should be there. And by the time you get into the Discord server, one of our directors will be in touch with you as soon as possible to help you evaluate your pace and find the right division for you. But until Barcelona next week, this is Shalllancer29, and anyone that happens to join me in the comms box. And the fastest of the fastest, the pinnacle of SFR that is GP1, signing off.